Hey, how's it going, YouTube? DMTombstone Belts back here again with a brand new video. On. Sorry, did I say video? I meant a brand new episode of DMTombstone Live, 69. Wow. And let's just try to be mature about the number 69. But anyway, just let you guys know when I do DMTombstone Live, everything's unsanctioned, uncensored. Anything that happens, happens. Just try to keep it family friendly. So I'm pretty sure you'd be wondering what's the change that happened since yesterday. Well, I've been starting to working on these side plates for the DM Tombstone belt, and later on today I may cut out the main plate and start working more on that, and as well, pardon me. Again, still waiting on getting stones in the mail, but I'll let you know that not a lot has changed, but last night's Raw was pretty good. I mean, mostly except for now, we see that there's gonna not only the fact that we're gonna have Gunther versus Pat McAfee, uh, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental title. We'll have Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental title, I think, as well. Logan Paul versus, I believe, Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title. I'm not quite sure, but I think that may be it. Then there's the main event, which would be Randy Orton versus John Cena for the Undisputed title. Yeah, so I did send out a couple links to Jonathan Michael, who we've seen one time here on this channel, but he hasn't been responding much. He's probably busy, who knows? But again, I understand, I respect if he doesn't have time to join anyone's live stream. And of course, Dex, waiting for maybe to hear from him and stuff like that. Then again, the guy's been live streaming a lot as well. And most times when he don't have time when he's doing the live stream while I'm live streaming, you can't just cut that off and go join me. That I understand as well. And of course, it'll be exciting tonight for NXT. Finally able to watch NXT tonight. Most times I couldn't be able to thanks to work and they're watching on my phone. The cable company I use doesn't allow me to watch NXT unless it's in-home Wi-Fi. Thanks a lot. But at least I'll watch NXT, and when that's over, go right to Dark Side of the Ring. See new episodes of that. Yeah, guys, I watched Dark Side of the Ring. It brings out some histories of wrestling from WCW, ECW, or even WWF/WWE sometimes. But and of course, then the next day would be like AEW, and then after that, try to see if I could get onto TNA wrestling again. Yeah, I'm starting to think about getting hooked onto TNA wrestling. But that's what I said. Now it could be like an all week thing for me to watch wrestling when I can. Raw. There's never a dull day to never watch wrestling, especially a true wrestling fan. I'm just starting to get into TNA. I mean, I've seen one episode before for a little bit when I was just scrolling through the channels on Spike TV, but now I watch it like on Access, I think, because it's not even, I don't even think Spike TV is a channel anymore. But say for anyone that's watching my live stream, if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you leave a like, and as well, if you're new to my channel, why don't you check out my main channel with all the 420 some videos? Like there, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do, guys. And now I'm about 7 away from 700. Once I get that Tombstone belt finished, I'll do a review on that one for my channel as well. As well, other updates, like again, the contact with a buddy of mine who I've already put in for an order. And obviously, most of you already know what that order is going to be about. But again, I'm just going to say I'm not going to leave any spoilers for what it is. I'm going to wait for it to come into the mail, and then I'll unbox it, review it, and all that, yada, yada, yada. Kind of like how I do for all my belts, especially this bad boy, my most recent belt I unboxed, belt number 43, a true classic in anyone's big collection. If you have a wrestling belt collection, you gotta have a big gold in your collection. Either if it's a WWE replica, or I mean like a WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or a WCW style World Heavyweight Championship Crumb Ride Big Gold. You always got to have a big gold in your collection, and now I have two of them. A classic Crumb Run style, and of course the recent WWE Red Croc backing replica that was signed by both the Nature Boy Ric Flair himself and Booker T. But if I ever think about if there's a chance to meet them again, especially like Ric Flair, definitely gonna have him sign this bad boy. Make him feel like his old self back in '85 when he debuted this championship. But yeah, been doing nothing much here at home, just watching a celebrity death match, playing a little bit of the Batman game. JT Duploy. Hi. Hi, JT. How are you? Play on this thing. Oh, Senator Kennedy has no chance against Stone Cold. Stone Cold, come on, get up. No, that's just funny. Definitely how we would deal with politics. Just let them fight it out. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to see what I can do around this time. I know, like, there's that Motor City Comic Con coming out too, where the Hardy Boys are going to show up there, and I'm gonna see what I can to get tickets to go see that or something like that. Who knows? Always good to try to meet wrestlers, get their signatures and stuff like that. I mean, I did meet Matt Hardy with my brother and our and his son, my godson or nephew, once. Jeff was supposed to be there, but he had certain things. But if they're both going to be there this time, at least be able to meet Matt and Jeff at the same time, it would be pretty cool. But yeah. Wow, this is just not even ridiculous. But I'm gonna try to do this live stream as long as possible, maybe about a half hour or so. Well, that means Celebrity Deathmatch is still on. That's just funny. Yeah, just been binge watching up on Celebrity Deathmatch. It's been going. It's a season long claymated show that's been around in the early 2000s, or right from 99 to the early 2000s. And I assume that because I'm on season 3 right now, and one of the episodes is called what DEF CON 2000 or Death Bowl 2001. Yeah, it was like, and one's called DEF CON 2001, meaning this had to have been around the early 2000s, at least from 99 to early 2000s. Yeah, they should definitely make a show like this and bring it back. Yeah. I know probably when I'm done finishing this live stream, I may try to get some lunch. I'm getting a little hungry. I had a couple things to eat, but whoa, I'm not feeling lightheaded right now. Come on. Yeah. Guys, 1 second. Yeah. Well, so I try to do these live streams as much as possible because after all, I'm off work for a week. So it means I got to try to put in more of these live streams for all you, the fans. And hopefully you guys can enjoy my content. I know most of my content maybe not that enjoyable because hey, I'm not playing games or doing like daily vlogs or being important for most people. They like as well. I got a lot of these wrestling belts, and most of them I have done reviews on my channel. I mean, like 43 belts, and I have like this is a 17th bootleg or technically bootleg I got. And out of the 43 I own, that means at least 18 of, no wait, 16 of them are replicas. Wow. Now that I think of it, I now own more bootlegs than replicas. No. 17 I forget. 17 and 17. That's 34. No, I'm mistaken. It's 26. Yes, I own 26 replicas and 17 bootlegs. Wow. Think that literally the bootlegs are 9 behind the amount of replicas I own. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still not going to stop yet. Still getting more belts made by really great quality belt makers like Hassan Belts. I'll definitely be continuing to hit him up. Maybe Muhammad Ali belts I may get one more of, as long as I can say, just got to make sure he keeps up to par with his stuff. Because then again, this belt, like I said it before, was like a 7 or 8 out of 10 because a few flaws here and there. If he could just fix those flaws, the next belt I may want to get from him, the better. Because after all, I rather have my belts to be as great at looking as possible. I mean, even though they're not the real deal belts, like not made out of the right quality, like gold and chrome and all that crap. And maybe not the best quality leather, but hey, if it looks like the ones they can use on TV, all means, I wouldn't mind it at all. Even like this Hassan's Belts TNT title. I mean, yeah, I could have got the replica for it, but then again, the strap would end up being eventually need to have a send out strap and be replaced. Nothing beats great quality leather, especially coming from a guy like Hassan's Belts. I always give that guy praise. So, like I say, if you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a belt from those that actually have a long waiting time period, that can wait months for, like, and spend thousands on, like classic shields. You want at least a great quality looking belt that's almost as just a step above the replica and yet great quality, but great quality leather and not that stock crap. I say go check out Hassan's belts. He does great quality work. Just think it. Sometimes WWE or AEW shop may have a belt that's not even, or you may want a belt, but yet AEW shop or any place that has a that sells belts doesn't have the particular belt you want, or they say that's like TV accurate. Like WWE shop does not have a WWF belt now since they can't allow to use the logo due to copyright issues. But that's why I go to the bootleg route for them. And as well, I mean, why would you buy a replica that's like a couple $100 and then spend another couple $100 for a send out leather strap and have to wait for it to come in? When you could get, I mean, for a couple $100, you get a belt with great quality plates and real leather. And and make sure you at least tell the buyer exactly what you want, give them photos and all that. Like Hassan, you always got to make sure to give them great what belt you want, the design, and of course of what the belt looks like, and he can start making on it. And then within weeks' time, I'm not saying within weeks, like couple weeks, the belt will be shipped out to you and it'll be in your hands. So I like I say, I great a great guy. Check him out. Hassan Belts on YouTube. No, not YouTube. On Facebook. It's HASSAN Belts. I already got 4 from him. And why not check out Muhammad Ali Belts as well? He's also on Facebook. But yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do more of these live streams later on tomorrow as well. I know that this one was an hour later after the last yesterday's stream, but like I say, I think around the weekdays, I think noon may not have a lot of people up and doing these streams. But I would say I'm gonna try to do them around 1 or 2 this for the weekdays, and on the weekends I will go back to noon, just because the fact that this weekend is a pay per view backlash. And I don't know if I'm gonna do any like afterthought about backlash or that, like I do with WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, or any of those bigger, you know, pay per views or PLEs now they call them. But yeah. Yeah. That's just funny. Wow, what an idiot. You gotta learn perfect Spanish, man. Now that's just funny. Man, he getting his ass kicked. That's just funny. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Well, it seems like not a lot of people have been on here. I don't know what it is. It's probably just because it's the weekdays. Not many people do streams and that on weekdays. But when I got time off work, I feel like why not just throw a live stream up for you guys, and maybe I should maybe try to do a video once in a while on my channel. Filling the time between streaming and videos. Yeah. Oh, it's the Battle of the Olsen twins. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. So, wow, only about a few more minutes left, but yeah, I'm just gonna say probably go check in my mail in a bit, see what came in, because hopefully my stones come in, because they can come in any time now within this week or maybe next. Hopefully not next week, but because whenever I have free time, I want to try to get this my restoning finished on my belts. The red universal is nearly complete. The only belt out of other, I mean, there's only two other belts I have left to do restoning as of right now. The undisputed WWE Championship and this red universal. And you see, one, two. It's mostly these big stones here on the W that just need restoning. Every other stone on here has been restoned. And this one's a bit of a hybrid mixture of Swarovski crystals and cubic zirconias. If you could tell, especially when I lay the belt on the side, you can see some of the big stones. These are the ones that are literally bulging out. Those ones are Swarovski crystals, and you can see a different pattern look to the Swarovski crystals compared to the cubic zirconias, where the cubic zirconias have more of a triangular cuts in them. Yeah. So I say, because I know I got 9 millimeter stones to replace on here, and then after that it'd be 10 millimeter stones, and then this red universal will be fully done. No, that's just funny. Well, we're near down to the final minute, so why not I do an outro for you guys? So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Make sure to leave a like when you can, and as well check out my main channel if you're new to my channel. Check out videos there where I do reviews about certain belts, and if you like it, make sure to like the videos, share them, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Help me out to try to get to 700, guys. See it. It really means a lot to me to have you guys watch my content, enjoy it, and such. And no, that's just funny. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So hope you, and also just help me to get this. I mean, it would mean a lot to get to 700 because by 700 I would want to give back to you, the fans. Because last 6 times I've been doing a belt giveaway for for all of my subscribers, and Jordan Ramsey being the one that won twice out of that. But anyway, yeah. So like, share, subscribe, comment below, and as well follow me on my social media, like on X at DMTombstone96, and on Instagram at DME96, where I may post stuff there before I do stuff here on YouTube. Shouts out to my buddies like Dex from I Am Dex TV, or just now Dex. He does live streams as well. Shout outs to Stephen Hammer, who does also belt reviews as well. Anyway, I'm DM Tombstone Belt, and for DM Tombstone Live, signing out. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.